EA Sports. It's in the game.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Oh, big opportunity. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1 and 2 touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Pele. Angelo Stiller. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Evander. He's going forward well here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Pele. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, we're into the final half hour. Andriy Shevchenko. Stiller. Manuel Ugarte. Angelo Stiller. And the pass deftly cut out. Is this the moment? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Bale. "20 minutes to go in this one. Modric. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Great opportunity. Danger averted for now. Shevchenko. Ugarte. And Pele on the ball. Really getting stuck in. They've lost it. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Pele. Modric. Oh, he's through here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Pele. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. And he's beaten him here. And a good take under duress there. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Oh, dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And foul it is then. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Now, what can they do from here? Can they forge ahead? Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Messi. The referee, after the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Can he give them the lead? And just like that, Lionel Messi has scored. The first goal was always going to be important.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
What can he do with it now? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Kylian Mbappe. Can't miss, surely! And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Possession lost by Di Maria. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Will it be? Well, goodness me. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Eusebio. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Mbappe. And on to Bellingham. And giving the ball away. A real opening now. It's opened up for him. And just failing to bend the run enough. And the flag has been raised. And the right place to cut out the pass. Kylian Mbappe. Pele. Well, we're into the final half hour. Eusebio. And it's in! All square again! What a match this is turning out to be! And time for the change now. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Messi. Here's Mbappe. Barella. And Bellingham. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Pele. Paul Scholes. And a tidy challenge. Lisandro Martinez. And that was a very fine read. Well, here they are on the attack. Must take the lead here. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Kylian Mbappe. Giving it their all. Real chance. A goal! Sheer excitement. Level again here.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Alessandro Bastoni. Here's Ronaldo. Messi. Are they still... Real chance! And still a chance. Well, he took care of it defensively. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Well, now he's let that run out of play. And it will be a throw-in here. Barella. On to Messi. Mbappe. Just the challenge that was required. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Teammates available. A fine reading of the situation. So at the halfway stage in extra time and 15 more minutes left. Well, underway again, the second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? Pedri. Real chance! And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Throw-ins given. Messi. Eusebio. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Kylian Mbappe. Ronaldo. Now with Mbappe. Might it be Mbappe? And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Nuno Mendes. Jude Bellingham. Barella has it. Messi. Well, a good tackle. Messi. Barella. Here's Mbappe. Well, the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. And the referee blows for a foul. Running with the ball confidently. And a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, here's the deflection, as you can see, but you can't blame the goalkeeper. He was just wrong-footed there.
1-0 then. Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the pass he had in mind. Danger averted. Putting all their energies into winning back possession. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Messi. Considerable. He's in behind. And cleared away. Kylian Mbappe. Could still be dangerous. Well, threat over for now. Mbappe. Tremendous challenge. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And a goal almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique.
Well, this is well worth watching again, because from that distance, this is an incredible strike. But you do have to question the goalkeeper, because he shouldn't be beaten from there.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
Couldn't quite hang on. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Managed to get it out of there. Alexander-Arnold. Read it well. And Ronaldo with others in the vicinity. Barella. Kylian Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo striding forward with confidence to give them the advantage. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Mo Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Messi. Bellingham. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Can he put it in? Couldn't grab hold of it. Still a chance. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Just 15 minutes remaining. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Substitution time it is here. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Messi. Well, sloppy in possession.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Cleared away. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. And he might be through here. Chance still on. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Will it be? Oh, magnificent reaction. Scholes. Chances on. The net is staring him in the face. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Bellingham. A lot of forward thrust. Oh, in with a chance. Couldn't quite hang on. Did well to clear it away. And he did well to cut it out. And the ruling is offside here. Theo Hernandez. Fairman. Paul Scholes. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Barella. Now with Messi. Mbappe. Here's Ronaldo. Marcos Llorente. Campbell. Pele. Joey Fairman. Fairman. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and it would be wrong to say that they're really enjoying this away day, up to this point anyway, Stuart.
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Eusebio. Opportunity here. And under pressure. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. And a chance for 2-0. Can he finish? Off the bar.
Well, he was going for the roof of the net, but he's got that wrong.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Barella. Pele. Bale. Kylian Mbappe. Plenty of support here. But he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Scholes. Now with Pele. And unable to keep the ball. Barella. Quick thinking to win it back. Pele. Pele! Oh, my goodness. Made that far too easy for the keeper.
Well, he has to be annoyed with himself there. That was a big, big chance.
Kylian Mbappe. Lisandro Martinez. Joey Fairman. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And time for the change now. And a goal, almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Well, he took care of it defensively. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. 15 minutes left for play. And now Ronaldo with teammates in support. Well, a long-range efforts, but no real difficulties for the goalkeeper.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Can they forge ahead? Well, the keeper grabs it. Can they nudge in front late on here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Ronaldo. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Marcos Llorente. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So a personnel change then. Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Fine run from Mbappe, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Eusebio. Pele. Losing possession. Pedri. And Bellingham. On to Messi. They must take the lead here. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Theo Hernandez. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, on they go. Second period of extra time is underway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Just the challenge that was required. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. In with a chance. It's got to be. And he did what he had to do defensively. Can he put them in front? Tension building, still level. Well, he's certainly not alone. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And there it is, perfectly executed. His turn to try to convert from the spot. Well, chance wasted. So lethal in front of goal. And he steps up to take the shot. And it's gone in. And he's beaten the keeper. Can he convert? And the penalty converted here. He's gambled on direction and won. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And that was an exquisitely taken penalty. Oh, he saved it! And now he knows what's on the line. If he scores, they win. A mountain of pressure on him, but he withstands the test, and they've gone and won it.
Well, cool, composed, and really good technique. A match-winning penalty, and probably deserved over the course of the game.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Now, who can he play it to? And putting paid to the danger. Manuel Ugarte. High quality defending. And back to Van der Sar. Oh, genuine chance. In it goes! And I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper is wishing quite simply he hadn't done that.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? False goals. Hernandez just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Barella, Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo. An effective challenge. Bale. Pressing like that will help the cause. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Barella. And there to intervene. Bale. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Kylian Mbappe. Ugarte. Possession given away, unfortunately. Messi. And that brings the attack to an end. And space to cross it. This corner could be useful to them. Now, options are plenty. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Messi. And he's broken free. In position. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Bale. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Gareth Bale. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Alexander-Arnold, Jude Bellingham. And the emphasis is on creativity. It should be! Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. 3 goals without reply. Gareth Bale. Marcos Llorente has it. That's useful play. Scholes. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Can he finish this? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And a double substitution it's going to be. Smuggled away. Messi. Untidy in possession. Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Mbappe. Messi. Well, nicely cut out. Into the final 20 minutes. Isaac. Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Chances on. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Paul Scholes. Ugarte. Joey Fairman. And intercepted it. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And here he is, Lionel Messi! And Bellingham. Nicely timed tackle. Now, who can he play it to? Big chance! Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals! No let up here!
Well, just look at this. He keeps his composure and he almost passes it into the back of the net. That's a very good goal.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. This is looking threatening. Chance to finish. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Jamshedpur, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Alonso. Here's Mbappe. Yapstam. Claude Makelele. Makelele. Modric. Evander. Chance here. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Rivaldo. Mbappe. Grimaldo. Rivaldo. Well, mopping up defensively. Rivaldo. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. It's with Rivaldo. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, surely. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, this deserves another look. Just see the bend he gets on the ball. That's a great bit of skill and an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Alonso. Dembele. And on to Alonso. Dembele. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Modric. Evander. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Javier Zanetti. Modric. Zanetti. Dembele. Well, desperately close to going in that time. Ibanez. Xabi Alonso. Modric. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Evander. Now, options are plenty. Makalele. Shevchenko. Shevchenko. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So making the substitution now. 3 goals without reply. Marquinhos. The ball with Luka Modric. Dalglish now. 20 minutes to go. Or can they make one of these passes count? Luka Modric! Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it!
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Alonso. Evander. Well, they've given him too much space, keeping the ball moving. Ferreira. Plenty of support here. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Alonso. Nelson Semedo. Gonzalo Guedes now. Effective challenge. And he's made headway. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Gonzalo Guedes. And into the last 20 minutes. Semedo. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Not the best challenge. Free kick. Well, when you attempt a bicycle kick, you've got to get it spot on, Stuart.
Well, he just makes the wrong contact, doesn't he? The intent was right, but the end product is way off target.
Stam. Alexander-Arnold. The ball with Luka Modric. Claude Makelele. Modric. Yap Stam. 10 minutes to go. Gonzalo Guedes. Just the challenge that was required. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Oh, what an opportunity. Can they keep it out? Just the clearance that was called for. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Modric. Evander. Shevchenko. Modric. Is it going to be? Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. And that is that for this game anyway, and Wolves not taking anything at all from the match. How did you see it?
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back Playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
He's in with a chance. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Mbappe. Alonso. Mbappe. Bayern pushing forward with options available. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Shevchenko. Ferreira. Possession lost, intercepted. He's in here. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Teammates available. And a good take under duress there. Yapstam. Andriy Shevchenko. Oh, splendid skill. Evander. Can he finish this? Surely. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And he's made headway. Shevchenko. And he's broken free. Keeper did his job to begin with. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally, I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Kangin Lee. Oh, big opportunity. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Kangin Lee. Mbappe with it. Claude Makelele. Shevchenko. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Mbappe. Weighted pass over the top towards Ronaldo. Oh, to level the match. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And clears the danger. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. 5 minutes remaining. And level pegging here. But a goal at this late stage. Can he put them in front? Oh, that's a good stop, and still they are level here.
Well, had that gone in, that could easily have been the winner. Big save from the keeper.
And danger averted by Stam. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time, and that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is...
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Jamshedpur taking on Liverpool.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Shevchenko. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, let's just see again how Alexander-Arnold delivered this cross into such a good area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Isak. Williams. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Modric. Shevchenko. Moving it forward. A fine reading of the situation. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Makalele in position to intercept. Casemiro. Here's Isak. Dembele. There to take it away. Isak. Nico Williams. And they need to get tighter here. Is it going to be? Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms. So back underway following the equaliser. Casemiro. Now Casemiro. Dembele on the ball. Very quick thinking there. Modric. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And beyond the last defender, offside. Dembele. Thuram. Here's Isak. Determined defending. Ball's gone. Xabi Alonso. He's in here. Surely. And still an opportunity. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Liverpool struggling to keep hold of the ball. Now, who can he play it to? A Liverpool free kick coming up. And Makalele was able to deal with the danger. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Casemiro. Zinedine Zidane. Dembele. And this could square the game. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Time and circumstances against Liverpool, but still they might hit back. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Substitution time it is here. Zinedine Zidane. Liverpool have given it away. This could finish it! Well, they really needed that save, and they're still in it.
Yeah, what a good save that was. But can they find an equaliser here? Not long left.
As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. Shevchenko. Must be! And hunting for his second goal tonight, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's France, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Andriy Shevchenko. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. It did look on for them, but not to be. Shevchenko. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Camavinga. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, disappointing end to the move. It is a decent-looking attack here. Cleared away. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Marcel Desailly. Di Maria. Camavinga. Now with Ginola. Must take the lead here. Shevchenko. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Evander. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Modric. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, the danger is still there. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And on to Cantona. Ronaldo. Now with Cantona. Ronaldo. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Yaya Toure. Plenty of support here. Cantona. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Oh, he's given it! Penalty! And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Can he put it away? And that is when you need your goalkeeper. And he clears the danger. Stam. De Jong. Zé Roberto. Cantona. And that is how to beat your opponent. But a good piece of tidying up. And with Donnarumma. Frankie de Jong. Toure. Kaká. And on to Cantona. It has to be! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Evander. Alexander-Arnold. Kaká. Ronaldo. Oh, big chance! And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Evander. And the ball with Shevchenko. Alonso. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Ronaldo. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Evander. Modric. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, doesn't it? Could pull one back here. It's a perfect challenge. Ronaldo. And he's through here. Surely. And not cleared away properly. Andriy Shevchenko. Kaká. What can Real do from this position? But they dealt with the threat posed. 20 minutes to go. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Evander. Kerkez. And the ball with Shevchenko. Good piece of defending. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Andriy Shevchenko. Evander. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Not the worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Oh, what an opportunity! Well, the challenge was clean, but the danger not cleared. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a...
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Jamshedpur, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Ronaldo. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Getting forward. Yaya Toure. Mendy. Eric Cantona. Kaká. It's there for him. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Ronaldo. Kaká. Nicely timed tackle. And now back with the keeper. Frankie de Jong. Well, he's given us away. Evander. Kaká. Xabi Alonso. Shevchenko. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Ball is loose. It did look on for them, but not to be. Ronaldo. Now with Cantona. And losing possession. And the keeper had the measure of that one. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Kaká. On to de Jong. Now with Cantona. Mendy. Yaya Toure. Attacking possibilities for Real. It's a perfect challenge. Shevchenko. Modric. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Eric Cantona. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And a timely intervention. And in with a real chance. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course, the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Frimpong. Stam. On the ball, Kaká. Eric Cantona. Now with Zé Roberto. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Zé Roberto. And teammates around him. Kaká. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, they can keep possession now.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Very quick thinking there. The emphasis very much on attack. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this, because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Zé Roberto. Clearance needed to be better. Can they forge ahead? It's still alive. And the referee has given them a corner. Shevchenko. Oh dear, they've passed up what was a golden chance.
Well, that's a big opportunity wasted. I'm not sure how he hasn't scored there.
Xabi Alonso. Evander. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Frankie de Jong. Now with Cantona. Ronaldo on the ball. Really good challenge. Ronaldo. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Just the clearance that was needed. Plenty of support here. Alonso. Alonso! Spot on with that tackle. Xabi Alonso. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Zé Roberto. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Now with Cantona. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Evander. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Ronaldo. Opportunity here. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Yaya Toure. Frimpong. On the ball, Kaká. And on to Cantona. Now, options are plenty. Alonso. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And play halted, free kick given. A very timely interception. Well, foul play, says the referee. And in the event, just a talking to, but could easily have seen yellow. They've decided that now is... and pushed onto the woodwork. Just the clearance that was called for. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, do they have it in them to level this? This could level it! Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic. Must score! And rattling the post. Toure was in there. Eduardo Camavinga. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and my partner ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Jamshedpur, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Ronaldo. Cantona. Modric. Shevchenko. The ball with Luka Modric. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Kaká. Zé Roberto. Frimpong. Evander. Not smooth in possession. And he has options available. Xabi Alonso. Evander. Andriy Shevchenko. Modric. Nice looking pass. It looks promising. Stam. Kaká. Cantona. Can he put them in front? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Jeremy Frimpong. Eric Cantona. Keeping the ball moving. Well, they keep passing away. Kaká. Well, that looked to me like excessive force. What was the referee's reading of it? And the referee has decided to expel him.
Well, he can only have himself to blame. It's going to be interesting to see how they adjust now.
Andriy Shevchenko. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Alexander-Arnold. Mendy. De Jong. Touré. On to Zé Roberto. Well, mopping up defensively. And he's made headway. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Might be a chance here. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid, but play is halted this time. Free kick. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And he struck the post. Well, you can almost feel the goalkeeper's relief.
Well, how close was that? The keeper can't believe he's clutching the ball here.
Can they forge ahead? Can they keep it out? Oh, that's a good stop, and still they are level here.
Well, had that gone in, that could easily have been the winner. Big save from the keeper.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Stam. Oh, it's a penalty. And what a huge moment at this juncture. This to real chance. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. Stam. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. De Jong. Touré. Now with De Jong. Raul. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why...
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Jamshedpur taking on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, no danger now. Superb effort to keep it in. Modric. Shevchenko. Xabi Alonso. Showing must take the lead here. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's take another look, and it's an easy finish in the end. I'm not sure what the defence or the goalkeeper were doing there, but he won't care about that. He's just walked it in.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Maldini. Making progress. Evander. Shevchenko. It's with Makelele. Andriy Shevchenko. Cleared away by Hierro. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. No-nonsense clearance. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And a good take under duress there. Makelele. Pressing like that will help the cause. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Getting forward. Count. Well, the attack peters out, and that means it's goalkeeper's ball. Milos Kerkez. It's with Makelele. Kerkez. Claude Makelele. Evander. Andriy Shevchenko. Well, we're into the final half hour. Cruyff. Good-looking pass. Opportunity here. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Makelele. Alonso. The ball with Luka Modric. Vitor Ferreira. Eusebio. Can he do it? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And De Gea, and touched onto the frame of the goal. Hierro, well aware of the threat around him. Jairzinho. It's a neat move. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So back underway at 3-1. Andriy Shevchenko. Makalele. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Jamshedpur versus Barcelona.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Alonso! Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. An important interception. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Ceballos. Fairman. Dani Ceballos. Quick thinking to win it back. Alonso. Evander. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Shevchenko. Well, the post got in the way. Oh, in it goes! How has he managed that? The keeper bamboozled.
Well, as you can see, he gets a bit lucky here. The deflection just had the keeper wrong-footed, but he won't worry about that.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Ceballos. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. This could square the game. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Evander. Could be! And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? And with that, the first half draws to a close. And the ball is moving once more, and not enough went to plan for Barca in the first half. Can they address what didn't go right? How can he take them on and beat them? Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. And he has options available. Clear deflection, and a corner now. Managed to get it out of there. Into the advanced position goes Modric. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Dani Ceballos. Alonso. And the ball with Shevchenko. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Just knocked it out of there. 20 minutes remaining. Visca. Claude Makelele. The ball with Luka Modric. Modric. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And they're making a change. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Traore. Joey Fairman. And just 5 minutes remaining. Camavinga. Can he take the chance? And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really...